All right. Hey, Typo. Hey, T.
Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty.
Is this where we're going right here? Enter the Infinite Panopticon. Hey, Gab, how you doing? Oh, it was good. My day wasn't too bad. Hi, Tanlorn. Excuse me. Okay, we need to go this way now.
We have entered the Infinite Panopticon. But where are the catalogers?
That hunger is innate to a puppet. Step into the focus to use my ghost sight. Try my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Use that! Look out! I'm starting to see double.
Not bad, not bad. But without my ghost sight, you probably wouldn't have survived that.
Oh. It's actually colder here than Typo for once. Yeah, we're below 0. -5.
Careful, Proxy. I sense corruption in the air.
Right. This malignancy allows the corrupted Guardians to phase between layers of reality. You've destroyed one sensor of corruption, but I sensed more above us.
What did you do, Proxy? The corruption has lessened, but it persists.
Let fate renew your vigor. Current fate shall revitalize.
Oh, there's one right here. Can't. Maybe it's up higher. Corrupted lurker. It's 7 degrees for you.
Use my ghost sight. There's something nearby. Another sensor destroyed. Without my ghost sight, you'd never find them.
Without my
The
ghost
corruption's
sight.
code weakens.
Let the threads of fate restore your strength. Just what I needed.
Duel is where you can duel other chatters There's a point.
Current of faith shall revitalize you.
Well, you gotta, so. So type accept to accept the duel that Typo did with you. Exclamation accept.
Detect one more sensor restored. Use my ghost sight.
There you go. And now you'll either win or lose. Oh, Typo won. That's what you do. So you type duel space and then at the, you know, the person you want to duel.
That was the last sensor. The corruption should clear on its own now.
Whatever you just did, I sense the corruption fading away. Let us talk. Whatever you did, it worked. The corruption dissipates even as we speak. According to Blightcrown's notes, they are using the corruption as some sort of method to avoid detection. Is that how they plan to elude the gaze of the one who knows?
Maybe. Do you understand what Blightcrown's corruption is doing?
I believe so. He has somehow combined the power of dream with the power of pestilence to shift between the layers of this reality. They are here, but not here. Effectively hidden from the all-seeing gaze of Hermaeus Mora.
So how do we follow them?
The power of the ritual we use to locate the Panopticon lingers. We can use it to focus on the portion of the Fulcrum Obscura that Torvasad and Blightcrown carry. We can follow its trail directly to them.
Oh, you gotta wait for that other one. Yeah, but he's gotta wait 2 minutes because he started a duel, but he didn't like call anybody out for it, which is odd, but it still started a duel. Just gotta wait for that one to finish. All right, let's track down the stolen relic.
I shall concentrate the residual power of my ritual into a final tracking spell. Follow where the energy leads.
Does cancel work? Well, it does say use exclamation cancel. But it doesn't give a verification that it canceled. That's weird.
They carry the Fulcrum Obscura through this door. Hermaeus Mora has set a guardian gaze to protect the way ahead. We must divert its attention to cross the chamber. Periite rune, reeking of disease. Is this how they distracted the guardian gaze?
The Guardian's vision is similar to my
Activating the
ghost
rune got
sight.
the Guardian's attention.
Nothing escapes its
There must
notice.
be more of them.
Like a true troublemaker.
Find and activate the remaining runes, Proxy. Look, another rune.
Clever. Activate all of the corrupted runes and we should be able to sneak past the eye.
The Guardian appears rattled by those Periite runes. The Guardian is distracted. Now, through the portal to the north.
8-Ball, you can ask 8-Ball a question.
See how the fulcrum vibrates? What we seek is here.
Another eye? It looks like all the others to me.
Have faith, diseased
Like-
one. This eye contains the memory of the dream we seek.
Then let's get this over with. I can't hide us between the layers of reality much longer.
Ah, fate's mortals. I have no wish to harm you. Turn back and let us finish what we started.
They dare enter one of Hermaeus Mora's forbidden memories. We must follow them. Let me open a portal. There.
Proceed carefully. Between the energy here and Blightcrown's manipulation of reality, Laramil's portal could behave erratically. I knew it! We're not where Laramil intended, and now she's missing. Spellcasting should be left to professionals. Look above us! Eye of Mora, Laramil's portal deposited us on the ceiling. Another portal? I knew it! Blightcrown's manipulation of the layers of reality caused Laramil's spell to splinter. Well, step on through, and hopefully we'll reach the layer we're looking for.
This shouldn't take long.
Traversing different layers of reality is disconcerting. Quick, into that portal!
I will as soon as it lets me. There we go.
A little help?
You wanted an accurate oracle. Too bad. Alright.
This one doesn't get us there. I'm going to start making things explode.
Don't make things explode. I don't want to explode.
Finally! The Eye of Mora on the walkway above us.
Walkway above us. Don't go through that portal.
You asked for this.
Made it! The Eye of Mora! We poured out Lyrimus. We need to go in after Blightcrown and Corpsar. I focused my ghost sight.
Yeah? Can I?
Ghost sight is quite
There we go. I used your ghost sight.
You're as transparent as I am. And look, there's Torvasart.
We're in a memory of Hermaeus Mora, mortal. Here, no harm may befall us.
I am
I suggest
Spider-Man.
we use this opportunity
Wiggle,
to
wiggle, wiggle,
confirm.
wiggle, 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 wiggle,
When dealing with matters of fate, meetings such as this are inevitable. Know that I am Torvasad, and know that we need not be adversaries in these matters. I simply seek an ancient dream, barely remembered. Lost knowledge, nothing more.
The knowledge you seek can destroy reality.
Is that what Hermaeus Mora and his high elf lackey told you? Can you imagine any revelation that possesses such power? No. This is about keeping secrets, hoarding knowledge, stealing memories. Hermaeus Mora, the great miser of oblivion.
Then tell me more about this knowledge you seek.
All I have is fragments of a dream. Even Vermina could not help me recall it. But we remembered enough to get us this far. Hermaeus Mora stole this knowledge from us. I do not wish to harm you, mortal. To harm anyone. But I will learn the truth.
And where's the Blank Crown? Why are you working with the Pyrite's priest?
The pompous mortal riddled with disease. The memory rejected. Yet together we stand here, alone. Except for you. But worry not for Perian's place. Right down the stairs. It should be a simple matter for him to return to Nirn.
So what now, Torvasad?
I will continue my search. You, however, should turn back. Wandering the memories of a Daedric prince is dangerous for one such as I. For you, such a journey will most likely prove fatal. I would hate to see Fate's Chosen reach such an ignoble end. Heed my words, mortal.
If I learned anything as a Telvanni Magister, it's this. When a Dremora tells you to go right, you go left. Let's see what this memory contains.
Hey Atlas, how you doing?
Prince Vermina's Het Dremora clan.
Barely broke a sweat.
Those are Vermina markings on the walls.
Was that it? Let's teach them a lesson. You're stuck.
Oh, where'd he come from?
Enter the focus point. My ghost sight can defeat this enemy.
And that's how it's done.
Yeah, which way were we going, Tantlorn? Is it the way we came from? I think so.
I won't let you do this, Fate Forger!
It is already done. You will forget this ever happened. Everyone will. It is the only way to preserve reality.
Damn you, Mora! Damn! No!
must make all of reality forget. I can barely imagine. Come on. We need to find Torvasad.
Cannot serve two princes.
And now you know of Hermaeus Mora's grand betrayal. Once I restore Vermina's statue, the process of restoring the memory will begin. I suggest you defend yourself, mortal.
Prince of dreams and nightmares.
Destroy the heretic!
Almost dozed off there.
Participants.
Stay light on your feet.
Step into the focus to use my ghost sight. Use my ghost sight to strike.
They really made us work for it.
What was shattered has been restored.
Who dares enter this forbidden memory? No! What have you done? Flee while you can, transgressor. Your reckless actions threaten all of reality. This
Talk to
memory has
Hermaeus
changed.
Mora.
Chosen, speak with me. I erased all evidence of this moment, and of the events that led to the loathsome action I was forced to perform. But I could not strip it from my own memory. And now that misstep has borne bitter fruit. What did the Dremora tell you, Chosen?
Torvasad said you hoard secrets, that you stole memories from him and Hermina, from everyone.
Torvasad spoke true. Forbidden knowledge and secrets are my prime concern. Much of what I hoard serves to protect all the realms of existence. This particular secret, however, must stay forgotten. Even this slight recollection threatens reality.
You said this memory changed?
Torvasad found a way to slip past the eyes that see all, entered a memory he should have had no ability to access. And yet, here we are. He restored that which I destroyed. And now this recollection is no longer forgotten.
And this will cause reality to unravel?
The threads fray, but have not yet snapped. Torvasad and my enemies recall a fraction of the memory, but the most devastating secret remains locked away. Return to your allies. The situation can still be salvaged if you and Laramil work together. Use this portal and return to Laramil's study. We will talk again soon.
Monster sure has a good voice for having no mouth. Yes, it does. I think he's just like projecting his voice into our brain, and that's why we're hearing him, you know?
I was afraid you might have been lost in the void after my portal fractured.
No. Oops. No.
Only a fool.
Gotta do some researching. Thanks, Bez. Appreciate it.
When the opportunity to enter a place of forbidden knowledge was snatched from me,
Oh, you got a
the
cooked
frustration
moose.
was nearly overwhelming. Oh, well. Tell me what you saw inside the memory, Proxy.
I met Torvaset and we saw Hermaeus Mora remove a memory from Vermina and all of reality.
Ah, the event that began this cavalcade of fate. Of course, such drastic measures must have been taken for good reason. The one who knows keeps referring to the unraveling of reality if we fail in our efforts. What else did you experience?
Torvaset altered the memory. He restored the Vermina statue that Mora shattered to cast the spell.
With that level of power, Torvasad is clearly more than your average Dremora. Much more. Does that mean the secret has been remembered? Have we failed? Shall reality begin unraveling all around us?
I am Biterbeck.
Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Okay, got that out of my system.
Mora told me that Fate's threads have frayed, but we can still save Apocrypha and Nirn.
Then only some of the lost memory has been restored. The most dangerous portion of the secret must still be hidden. Very well. If you plan to honor your contract and still want to help save Apocrypha and Nirn, I shall assist you as best I can.
Hermaeus Mora said we could still save reality if we work together, Lermo.
I would have it no other way, Proxy. We followed Hermaeus Mora's enemies from one end of Apocrypha to the other, and we learned what they seek. You have done well, and the one who knows wants to reward your efforts. Take this. Then we shall see. What you described. How could Torvasad change a memory of Hermaeus Mora? How could he alter what happened so long ago? Such a power should not exist. This sensation. Bafflement. I do not care for it.
Hermaeus Mora said we could... Oh, he already said that.
Torvasad has allies as well. Master Shell Rennie, Vermina, and Periite. Blightcrown and the hidden kindred cultists. They seek to restore memories stolen from them by Hermaeus Mora. And from what you saw, Torvasad has started the restoration process.
Apocrypha seems intent on keeping us from learning too much about all this.
Yes, most puzzling. Torvasad's next step must involve the right Master Shell Rennie seeks to draw from Meln's Black Book. Return to Necrom and find Curate Gadain. See what Shell Rennie is up to. Meanwhile, I have other inquiries I wish to explore.
Alright, I'll return to Necrom and rendezvous with Curate Gadain.
Remember, as long as Shell Rennie possesses the Black Book, she can complete her rite. If they fully unlock this forgotten secret, multiple realms are doomed. I shall meet you at the bookshop in Necrom after I complete my investigations.
Are you sure Master Trelawney is our best lead right now?
Tor Vassad and Blightcrown could be anywhere, but Master Shelreni has roots in the Telvanni Peninsula. If anyone can help you navigate the complexities of the Dunmer Great Houses, it is Curate Gedane. Investigating Shelreni is our best option.
Okay.
This portal will return you to Necrom.
Master Shelreni murdered me to avoid the scrutiny of the Assembly of Masters. What else might she do to further her ambitions?
Portal returns. I thought I recognized that wrinkle in the fabric of fate.
I hoped Laramil would be with you. We have news. Scroot and I uncovered the most interesting news. The Assembly of Masters learned of Master Shelreni's recent activities and has called for a conclave. They plan to strip her of her rank and expel her from the house.
What's the difference between an assembly and a conclave?
It's complicated. The Assembly of Masters consists of just their mouths. The actual Masters rarely leave their towers, and never to meet with their rivals. A conclave, however, is a different story. The Masters themselves are compelled to attend.
And how does that help us locate Master Trelawney and recover Melon's Black Book?
Don't you see? When they convene the Masters' Conclave, Shelreni must be on hand to contest the charges. So, we know where we can find her and when.
So where is this conclave going to take place?
At Tel Hulan, the Tower Hall in Old Isra. As a curate, I think I can get us into the conclave by claiming official Necrom business. House Telvanni prefers to stay on our good side, so they rarely ask too many questions of the Keepers of the Dead.
Alright, I'll meet you in Old Isra.
Curate or not, he'll never get into the conclave bearing the mark of a Daedric prince. Not without underestimate Shelreni at your own peril. And do not think to just walk into a Telvanni stronghold reeking of Hermaeus Mora. Either Shelreni's Daedric allies or the Conclave's own protections will spot you the moment you step across the threshold.
And you can help us avoid detection?
Of course. Wasn't I the greatest magister of my time? If not for my desire for solitude, I would have been the Archmagister. Unfortunately, my spectral body isn't good for anything these days. You'll need to serve as my hands for this to work.
Alright, what do I need to do?
Return to Telrendis. Around my tower, you'll find the components necessary to assemble a passable cloak of omission. Look for dried hoaxwort, a lamia-scale shawl, and an illusion tincture of my own creation. I'll tell you more when we get there.
Very well.
The dangers of packs hurt all but a few. Distilled into brine, it kills all your mildew.
No worries.
Anywhere for now. I guess we should set up shop here.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before?
Look at you, collecting your special rocks.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Not right now. And very important business.
You there! You look like a capable forager. I need some help. Can we talk?
Nope, not right now. It's quite chilly down here in the basement too.
Give up! Your magic is no match for mine!
Good morning, Ella Doodles. Nudged up my thermostat today also. Hey, what's going on, boss? That's right, there is a moose in Tamriel. Well, not you, not you. There's the person I'm looking for. Maybe up here? No, not up there. Around here. Go to Tel'Rendes.
This could prove more difficult than I expected. Curses and corporeal existence. I can see why most ancestors move on instead of haunting their descendants. My mortal memories are much harder to recall than I anticipated. I don't remember where to find those components. Not exactly.
Hmm. 64. Down here right now. Still kind of chilly. So we came here for nothing?
Of course not. I buried the components we need in separate caches on the tower grounds. I just can't remember exactly where I put them. No matter.
Talk, fight.
With your
Talk,
assistance,
fight. Yep.
I'm sure we can find the right spots.
What do you need me to do?
Use my ghost sight. It will reveal the hiding places. Remember, Tel'Rendes is my place of power, despite Shalrendi's attempts to make it her own. Here, I can easily use my magic through you, as long as you're willing.
Where should I start looking?
I placed sigils at the spots, but on a different layer of reality. Use my ghost sight, and you should be able to see them. The caches are buried beneath those locations. When you get close to a spot I recognize, I'll tell you to activate my sight.
Yeah, the wind chill here is pretty low too. Oh, there's a way shrine over there. I'll have to get that later. Search for runes.
Should be able to see my sigils through my ghost sight. Look around. This looks familiar. Activate my ghost sight. Has it really been so long? Those components look terrible. But they'll have to do.
Let's show them what we've got.
Isn't ghost sight wonderful? You'll find a cache here.
Go grab the way shrine first. Might go this way.
Wait, hold on. Headed to Old Isra.
Let's make some noise.
I remember this workbench. We can prepare the Cloak of Omission. Good work. Now place the shawl. Place the components one at a time. On.
Oh, what the heck? I don't even know what the heck killed me. That was crazy.
See the moose?
Almost done. Now sprinkle the tincture. Excellent. Now take the Cloak of Omission. Go ahead and try it on. The cloak will mask your... You look amazing. Barely a hint of a Daedric connection. I should explain the particulars, though. Not a bad bit of work. You follow directions well. And the cloak looks perfectly dashing. Dashing, I say.
Looks like yours.
Now let's head to Old Isra and meet up with Kirit Gidain. She should have gotten you access to the Conclave by now.
Wait a minute, you said something about the particulars?
Did I? I don't recall. But if you're asking about the Cloak of Omission, it can only shield you from so many scrying attempts. Eventually, someone will notice you. But the enchantment should last long enough for us to get our hands on Shalreni.
Anything else you want to tell me?
Now that you mention it, yes. Gidain can get you on the access list, but you must play your part. Dunmer laws are labyrinthine, Telvanni especially. You need to invoke the proper statue to avoid suspicion.
Proper statue.
Just say the following to the sentry at the door. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of the Necrom Agreement, and then demand entry to the Conclave. Can you remember that? Once we get inside, we can meet up with Kirit Gidain.
Alright, let's go.
What could Shalreni be thinking? She's obviously counting on the support of two Daedric
Then let's
princes.
go. Now you're talking again.
But does she really expect them to magically elevate her to the rank of Magister?
Steve moves.
Let's get to Tel Hulen in
hit
Old
the
Isra
floor.
and see if the cloak works.
Why is the statue you want me to invoke so important?
Because you're not a Telvanni. That particular statute relates to the agreement between House Telvanni and the Keepers of the Dead. If you present it with authority, the Sentry will probably grant you access.
Once inside, why don't I just tell the Conclave what Master Shaloni is really up to?
And tell them what? If you even imply that any Telvanni would require the help of an outsider, you'd insult them at best or get arrested, if not immediately challenged to a duel of spells. Believe me, any of those would be counterproductive.
What could they arrest me for?
Do you honestly think my people need a legitimate reason? Well, how about impersonating a Necrom official? Or infiltrating a meeting of the Master's Conclave? Not to mention acting in the service of a Daedric prince? We can't risk it.
Okay, I trust you.
Tel Hulen, the Tower of Halls, home to the Assembly of Masters. Remember to invoke the statute when you demand entry. And put on a cloak.
Know that, Drew. As Master Shalreni's mouth, you are prohibited from entering the Conclave.
But I must warn the Masters.
Don't worry. Your treacherous master will be dealt with soon enough.
You must warn the other Masters. I can no longer stand by and do nothing while Master Shalreni continues along this dark path. Her actions threaten the entire peninsula.
You're Master Shaloni's mouth. Why should I trust anything you tell me?
You probably shouldn't. But that doesn't mean I'm lying. I admired Shalreni for
Oh,
her
nice,
skill and power.
KJ.
Thought she would
And that's
help me
okay,
rise in the
because
ranks.
sleep is good.
But her ambition and contempt for her fellow Telvanni will doom us all.
What do you mean?
Master Shalreni made a deal with not one, but two Daedric princes. She plans to use their help to eliminate all who oppose her so she can become Archmagister. The Masters won't listen to me. They don't understand the danger.
What danger are you talking about?
I'm not sure. Master Shalreni stopped confiding in me. But I know how she thinks. She has no respect for the Masters or this Conclave. When they move to reprimand her, she's going to show them just how powerful she's become. It will be a bloodbath.
Okay, I'll let him know.
The Master's Conclave is in session. All other business is on hold. Come back later.
Check your list. I hereby invoke the 26th statute of Necrom Agreement and demand entry.
Necrom, Let me see. Ah, yes. You're listed as Curate Godane's attending clerk. Very good. You may go inside. I expect you'll find the curate in the assembly antechamber, as the attending magister declared the conclave for masters only.
Oh, geez, everything's sitting on boxes. It's time for an update, definitely.
There's Curate Godane.
Really, I must...
I insist, Curate. You do realize I wield considerable influence as Master Norvora's mouth.
Of course, but...
I could do much for you and the Keepers.
Just
Now
to
tell
distract
me,
them.
what do you think of my book?
That's Master Norvora's mouth. We need to extract Godane this instant.
The Curate and I are busy, outsider. I am eager to hear what he thinks of my book, Ancestors of a Humble Mouth. It's a work in progress, but at least 2 booksellers have expressed interest. Come back later.
Master Norvora sent me to find you. She requires your immediate assistance.
How strange. As no one but masters are allowed inside, Master Norvora explicitly told me to wait out here until after the Conclave concluded its business.
She was quite insistent that I locate you and tell you to get her spellbook.
Well, obviously Master Norvora needs her spellbook. No master should ever meet her peers without being totally prepared. I'll go and fetch it at once.
Thank you, my friend. Follow me. I know a place where we can talk privately.
Oh, nice. Spill some coffee.
We can speak free. You arrived not a moment too soon, my friend. Before they decided to seal the hall, and I was trapped in that dreadful conversation with Mouth Elar, I found what we needed. Master Shalreni is here, and being held under guard until the conclave begins.
Shalreni's here? I saw her mouth outside. He said the masters are in danger. Let's get to Shaloni.
Ah, and now we come to the problem. Magister Gothran arrived from Sadrith Mora to oversee the Master's Conclave. He immediately expelled all but the Telvanni Masters and placed a ward on the door. There's no way to get into the assembly hall.
There must be some way to get inside.
Sadly, disabling a ward placed by a Magister is beyond my capabilities. If you have any ideas, please share them. Otherwise, I fear the Masters are on their own in there.
Meln is a Magister. Maybe he can help us get past the ward.
A Magister? To counter Magister magic, eh? Good idea. Let's go disable the ward. A ward needs anchors. Use my them, one on either side of a door. I'll lend you my power to disable
Morena
them.
seemed exhausted. Is she well? Healers recommended she stay in bed, but she insisted we attend the conclave. They call them so rarely, you know.
Magister Guthrin is good,
As
but
much
I'm
as our
better.
masters despise public
Let's enter the assembly hall.
This is a closed session. What is the meaning of this intrusion?
Now, Guthrin, surely such restrictions don't apply to a Magister and his proxy.
Meln the Mouthless, a spirit. No matter. I will not tolerate your antics.
Nothing in our statutes precludes a dead Magister from participating in a conclave. Now, hear what my proxy has to say.
Very well. Step forward. You stand on shaky ground, mouth for the mouthless. What's so important that Magister Meln dares interrupt this closed session of the Master's Conclave?
You're all in danger. Master Shaloni plans to eliminate all of her rivals.
And Magister Meln thought us so ineffective that he had to swoop in and save the day? How presumptuous of him. Do you really think one rogue master is a match for this assembly?
It's not just Master Shaloni. She has the support of 2 Daedric princes.
So I heard. Hence the reason I decided to leave my comfortable tower and come all this way to personally take charge of this conclave. The Masters will hear the charges, question the subject, and render swift judgment.
She's gonna kill you all, just like she killed Meln the Mouthless.
Is that why you're here? To add another charge to Shelreni's list of crimes? Then so noted. Perhaps that's why she turned herself over without any fuss or bother, so that she can plead for mercy. Perhaps I'll be lenient. Perhaps not.
You're making a mistake. Magister Meln says you can't underestimate Master Shaloni.
Enough of this nonsense. I listened to the concerns of your Magister and heard his allegation. Now we are finished. Meln may stay if he wishes. That is his right. But you and the curate should go and leave us to our work.
Over here.
Who? What? Where? Why? When? Who said psst over here? I don't know, let's talk to...
I forgot how boring my so-called peers can be. Pity Shelreni didn't eliminate a few more of my rivals before we noticed. But your master, Meln. I have fond memories of his many antics. That's why I wanted a word with you.
What did you want to talk about?
Your master has delayed these proceedings long enough. Master Shelreni reached above her station and must be dealt with. Anything that postpones that and increases the time I must spend in the company of my so-called peers will not be tolerated.
Master Shaloni murdered Magistrate Meln, and he has the right to confront her.
Murder, you say? That is serious. I suppose anything can be expected from a master who makes pacts with Daedra. We really need to strip her of her rank and exile her. Well, if you must see her, she's being held in a meeting room down the East Hall.
I don't understand this necessity for debate. If it were up to me, we'd get right to the vote. Nothing anyone has to say will change my mind about Shelreni. Now then, is Magister Meln really dead?
Magister Meln was murdered by Master Shaloni. He needs to see her right away.
Meln may have confused Magister Guthrin, but there's no provision for a dead Telvanni participating in a conclave. It's just not done.
Look, if we don't find Shaloni, then there's no telling what might happen to you and the other masters.
Is that a threat? Master Morena led Shelreni through the East Door for making similar pronouncements only a few moments ago. If that can happen to a master, imagine what's in store for a lowly mouth like you.
Yeah, chill out. Excuse me?
There's a meeting room just to the right. This must be where they're holding her.
Shalreni's gone, but what's that tipped-over bottle over there? That's pure essence of dream. Let me cast a spell to see what happened here.
What was that? Just a little gift from the Prince of Dreams. Soon, you will do exactly as I say. You won't get away with this. I already have. And with your help, I'll get away with so much more. Now let's go attend the Conclave. My ascension requires participants, willing or otherwise.
We must get to the Conclave. It's held in the Master's private hall to the north.
Something's going on to the north. I think the Conclave is starting.
Oh, so many doors.
Stand accused of conspiring against your fellow Telvanni, murdering Meln the Mountains, and consorting with Daedric princes. How do you plead?
A Telvanni doesn't plead. But I will kill you.
Oh, it won't let me go down there. Have to watch.
Sacrifice and depart.
Help me, Magister.
Shalreni, cease your actions this instant.
Use my ghost sight to disable the wards and get down there.
Okay, where's the wards? Oh, right there. Have a good night, T. Thanks for stopping in and hanging out. Much appreciated.
You again? If these fools can't stop me, what hope do you have?
Whoa.
Come on, get up! I'm not ready to die a second time.
You're finally awake. Thank the ancestors. I thought Shalreni killed you.
We should talk, Mouth of Meln. The Mouth of the Mouthless. I suppose you want me to say that you and Meln were right. That I should have taken Shalreni's threat more seriously. Well, let's pretend I said that and move on to what needs to happen next.
I remember rushing towards Sylvani when suddenly everything went black.
Yes, quite a display. She used the Conclave to formally announce her intentions. Her spell would have killed everyone, and positioned her to challenge the Archmagister for rulership of the house. Luckily, I was on hand to save the local masters.
What did you do?
Shalreni may be a powerful master, but I am a Magister of the Telvanni Council. It was a simple matter to deflect her attack while the Conclave dispersed. Then, I stabilized the portal she fled through, assuming you would want to follow her.
Why do you assume that we want to follow her?
Really now, who do you think Meln consulted when he first invented his Cloak of Omission? I see the mark of Mora upon you. House Telvanni wants no part in the machinations of Daedric princes. Just make sure to kill Shalreni when you find her.
What about Master
Master Morena revealed her inadequacies when she allowed herself to be captured. The other masters survived. In both cases, House Telvanni won. If you plan to chase Shalreni, I suggest you leave now. I'm not going to hold that portal open forever.
So you don't care what happens to Master Morena?
In all honesty, no. In case you haven't noticed, we of House Telvanni are a superior lot. Sentiment and mercy rarely factor into our actions. Now, step lively. That portal will close as soon as my attention wavers. Ooh, and I feel a yawn coming on.
Okay, goodbye. Luke.
This ancient ruin.
I'm not playing Star Wars.
This place is dedicated to Vermina.
Place. I think we visited the memory of it in the Eye of Mora.
And how you doing, Ignition?
Hey, you asked for this.
This chamber appears promising. We should look around. Anything relevant in those papers? Was there anything in those papers about Master Shelreni or where we might find her?
These pages talk about Master Shelreni's arrangement with Torvasad.
She writes about how Torvasad came to her, indoctrinated her into Vermina's service.
I always just call him
How he was
Torvasad.
consumed with restoring something that was either stolen or lost, and how he insisted they find this ancient shrine. Interesting.
And here she writes about the work they did to restore the Vermina statue.
So they sent the malachite mined from the Alavelis quarry here. And she discusses how the hidden kindred were formed to provide the workers needed to accomplish the restoration. Somehow, rebuilding a Vermina statue is the key to Torvasad's goal.
In the Panopticon, Torvasad altered Mora's memory by restoring a Vermina statue.
This must be where that original memory took place. Where Vermina and Periite think Hermaeus Mora wronged them and stole whatever it is they now seek. Let's keep going. That restored statue and Master Shelreni must be somewhere in this old ruin.
We'll find her.
Find Shelreni and stop her from completing this rite.
There's Shelreni and Master Morena. We need to free her.
My black book! Looks like Shelreni got past my safeguards.
Ingenious, Torvasad. Using the restored memory to open a path to Apocrypha. All we need now is for Shelreni to finish the rite and perform the sacrifice.
Shelreni's using the restored statue as a focus for her rite.
Will not interfere.
An aspect of Vermina. That's not good.
Away, agents of fate! This vessel will help me restore what was taken from us all!
Look out!
No! Now, my disciple. Complete the sacrifice so I may inhabit the
I
vessel.
focused my ghost sight. Apply my ghost sight to attack with precision.
Now, friends, free Morena from the binding.
Dangerous magic is unstable. Save yourselves. No! Not when we're so close.
Close my black book and take it. That should end the rite.
Taking the Black Book won't stop us, and one of you will serve just as well as a sacrifice.
No need to involve outsiders, Shelreni.
Oh.
Prince Vermina accepts your sacrifice and deems you a worthy vassal.
I regret the bloodshed, but soon Mora's injustice will be undone.
With this vessel, I can enter Apocrypha and strike at Mora's heart. With me, my faithful!
We have to warn Apocrypha. Let's return to the Necron Bindery and find Laramil.
Hold still, and I'll open a portal back to Necron.
Neither Scroot nor I can feel Hermaeus Mora's presence. We both find this unsettling. Good, you are here. Both Scroot and I felt a sudden disturbance in the tides of fate. Something terrible has happened in Apocrypha,
Hey,
and
Crimson
Scrutiny
Cookie,
no
how you
longer
doing?
feel the presence of the one who knows.
Trelawney performed the rite. Light Crown sacrificed her and Vermina possessed her body.
Another significant event in the annals of fate, and I missed it. But Master Shelreni is dead. And Vermina did what? Start from the beginning, Proxy. What happened at the Master's Conclave?
We warned the Masters, which helped save them when Master Trelawney tried to kill them all.
So that was Shelreni's plan. Use whatever power the princess provided to eliminate her rivals and move up in rank. I am glad she failed. But what happened after that?
We followed her to the shrine and we saw in the memory we saved the Masters she planned to sacrifice.
And Blightcrown decided to complete the rite anyway by sacrificing Shelreni instead. Ruthless, but in keeping with a follower of Peryite. And you say this allowed Vermina to possess Shelreni's corpse. What happened next, Proxy?
Vermina used Shelreni to open a path to Apocrypha. But can princes enter the rival's realm uninvited?
They cannot. Not usually. Hence all the trouble that Torvasad and his allies went through to reach this point. At least you saved the Telvanni Masters and recovered Meln's Black Book. Well done. While I ponder next steps, take this. You earned it. Both Scroot and I felt the tides of fate churn and boil.
Well, it wasn't so much a long day at
Neither of
work.
us has been able to commune with Hermaeus Mora since the Black Book's rite was completed at Vermina's shrine. And you say you saw Shelreni's body walk into Apocrypha?
Yes, Vermina possessed her body after the Blightcrown sacrificed her.
Giving Vermina access to Apocrypha and a host to work through. They must know where to find the memory they seek, or they have a good idea where to look. Apocrypha is infinite. Without fate to guide us, we are lost in the dark without a candle.
There must be some way to follow them.
Blightcrown and Torvasad have ways to avoid detection. Only one viable option presents itself. We must ask Master Shelreni where Vermina has taken her body. Will you see this through, Proxy, before the disaster Mora foresaw comes to pass?
Of course I will. Of course I'll see it through. There we go. So, the past couple days, I've been, I'm with you, Laramel, but how can we ask Master Trelawney anything? She's dead.
Fortunately, we have two conduits to spirits not yet bound for Aetherius at our disposal. Magister Meln and Curate Gadain. Speak to Meln first.
No,
He
I
obviously knows what happens when a
posting
Telvanni
pictures
mage
to the
dies.
Discord in the days of metalworking. Past couple days I've been draining all the old coolant out of the 3 CNC machines, scrubbing the pans out, cleaning everything, and then putting fresh coolant mix in. And it was a lot of like I said, there's pictures in the Discord in days of metalworking. There were 3 machines I had to do all of that too. Oh, and pull the vices off of the table and clean the table because it had rust all over it, and then hit it with a finishing stone to smooth it all out, and then put the vices back on and square them up. Tell me more about Aetherius and why you think we can contact Master Trelawney's spirit.
Aetherius is the immortal plane.
Not square them up, but indicate them in.
When a person dies, their spirit moves on to that realm unless something prevents that from happening. A violent death, perhaps, or because the spirit still has tasks left undone. Shelreni fits both categories.
Why would Vermina want to enter Apocrypha?
What Hermaeus Mora foresaw was always about an assault on Apocrypha. Vermina and her allies want to recover the memory that was stolen from them. But the way she is going about it will doom us all. We need to determine her destination.
Yeah, exactly.
And stop her.
No, it's just when we have no actual work to work on and we slow down, that's the time that we tend to clean things up. You know, tidy things up and whatnot. So, not to mention, so the coolant that was in the machines, so the machine sat for like 2 months without them running because we didn't have a CNC guy. And you know, I told my boss, I said, you know, teach me how to do this stuff because I can't stand to see them sit there rust. So I'm doing CNC stuff now. But that coolant in the water gets stagnant and then it starts to get mold and it stinks and it's terrible. So yeah, I completely cleaned those freaking things out and they look good now. No more smelly for now. You mentioned that neither you nor Scrut can feel the presence of Hermaeus Mora.
You know how you can feel the warmth and know the sun is above you, even if you never look up. That is what Scrut experiences every day in the service of her master, and what I sense when I commune with the one who knows. Now, it just feels empty.
And you think this has something to do with Vermina entering Apocrypha?
Perhaps. We know Blightcrown used a corrupting combination of pestilence and dream to avoid detection in the Panopticon, and he was trying to increase its potency. Maybe the Rite did more than open a path. Maybe it cut Mora off from his own realm.
Larimel's idea is a good one. Master Shelreni has the answer we seek, and I know how to reach her. No Telvanni master worth their weight in Quama cattle would relinquish their hold on this plane without a fight. I have no doubt we can contact Master Shelreni's spirit. Whether we can get her to cooperate, well, that's an entirely different matter.
How do we contact Master Shelreni's spirit?
As the curate can tell you, Necron forbids summoning the dead. But there's no regulation against the dead choosing to speak to you. We don't have to summon Shelreni's spirit. We can go to her and simply request an audience.
And where do we go to find the spirit of the dead Telvanni master?
Same place you found me. In her tower, of course. We must go to Tel Barrow and search her sanctum. If her spirit lingers, she'll haunt there. Oh, and better take Gadain with us. If she's become a vengeful spirit, his expertise might be required.
Meln,
Very
we
well.
can't just summon the dead whenever we please. It's forbidden.
Yes. Summoning is an affront to your order. But if the spirit is already there...
If I help you, I could jeopardize my standing.
We would not ask this of you if the situation was not dire.
Of course I'll help, Larimel.
I'll return to Apocrypha. See if I can find Vermina while you chase spirits. Not like I've got anything better to do.
Good luck at Tel Barrow, my friends. Return here with whatever you learn.
Dealing with displaced spirits is very much frowned upon by the Keepers of the Dead. I'll help, because the stakes are great, but it goes against every iota of my training.
Isn't ancestor worship all about communicating with those who have passed on?
That's an aspect of our beliefs, but not the primary component. And it's different when you visit the catacombs and a spirit appears before you. I suppose if Shelreni decides to speak to us, that shouldn't violate the Codex too badly.
Meln thinks your expertise might come in handy if we do find Master Shelreni's spirit.
Indeed. The recently departed are often confused, and that confusion can turn violent. I much prefer to deal with the spirits of our ancient ancestors. They may be cantankerous, but they've had enough time to reconcile to their undead existence.
Where am I going? I guess I'm going out this door. Wants me to go down there, but I didn't see any other way to get down there.
Buying, selling, trading.
Oh, won't let me jump. Ooh, oh, there we go. Hi. Okay, where am I going? That way?
A crunch of the bloodtooth may soften your teeth, but boil it.
A conclave of masters at Aldi's
You know what? Let me go to the Way Shrine. Maybe
I heard a magister came
it might be a distance. Where are we going? It's telling me to go there. Well, maybe not.
A conclave of masters at Aldi's Ra. When's the last time that happened?
Oh, see, now I'm going 701 meters. I guess that's not too far.
Hands off, or I will gut you like the rest. What? Never seen an assassin get put out of work before?
Sure I have.
Ugh, mining always makes my teeth ache.
Ran out of stamina. Come on, be able to jump in there? No? Guess not. I thought maybe I'd be able to go swimming.
Where's the keeper? He should have been here by now.
Maybe they ran away.
Locked tight. We need another way inside.
Telvanni towers always have more than a single ingress and egress. Look around.
Right there. It's a window. I hear a portal or something.
Over there. Just let me... There. Easy enough for a magister to remove a master's ward. Let's go inside. Shelreni's private study. Her presence is strong here. My ghost sight allows you to see it. Move closer, and I'll try to get her to manifest fully.
Careful, my friend.
Blight Crown! He killed me. I'll destroy them all!
Such rage and suffering. Let me try to calm her.
Have you come to gloat? To see how far the mighty Shalreni has fallen? I would have led House Telvanni to new heights. Instead, I lost everything. All my work unfinished. My legacy in ruins. This is your fault, outsider. You and those duplicitous Daedric princes.
Blight Crown betrayed you and Vermina stole your body. You can help us stop them.
Now, why in the name of my despicable ancestors would I even consider such a notion? You're my enemy. I'm content to sit back and watch as Vermina and Peryite steal back whatever they think Hermaeus Mora took from them.
You're content to let Vermina's betrayal go unpunished. That doesn't sound like the Telvanni way.
You know nothing of the Telvanni, outsider, or of me. But I will admit that I hate it when a greater power reneges on a mutually advantageous agreement. Frankly, my role in all this was more difficult than what I requested of the princes.
What did you do for the princess?
I decrypted Meln's Black Book, perfected Blight Crown's subterfuge concoction, and performed the rite that gave Vermina access to Apocrypha. And all for a simple favor. Eliminate my competition, and elevate me to the rank of Archmagister.
Instead, Blight Crown betrayed you, and Vermina stole your body. Do you know where she took it?
I see what you did there. Clever. I suppose I've been taken off the board. A bit of revenge on my part is probably called for. The path to the memory Vermina seeks lies through the infinite Panopticon. Torvasad will lead her there.
Why did you seek the help of Vermina and Peryite in the first place?
It started with Torvasad and his dream of something lost long ago. He needed someone to acquire Meln's Black Book and perform the rite. In return, he would help me achieve my dream of becoming Archmagister, as long as I pledged myself to Vermina.
You know anything more about the secret they're searching for?
Truth be told, I never much cared. All I wanted was to do what was asked of me and get my reward. Instead, I got a dagger in the back from that disgusting Blight Crown. They believe Hermaeus Mora stole something from them. From all of us, really.
And what did Hermaeus Mora steal exactly?
It involves Torvasad's dream. He had vague visions of a Vermina shrine, believed it was important. So he asked Vermina to help him recall the entire dream. When she failed, he expanded his list of allies. That's where the hidden kindred came in.
You know anything more specific?
Look, maybe Mora stole Torvasad's favorite sweet roll recipe. I wouldn't put it past the Prince of Fate. He collects knowledge like House Hlaalu hoards gold. All I know is Vermina and Peryite want the memory back, but Torvasad wants it more.
Do you know why Hermaeus Mora's gone silent?
Silent, you say? Then my enhanced subterfuge concoction worked. I told Blight Crown I could do it.
What did you do?
I took Blight Crown's mix of disease and dream, and with a few adjustments to the rite, enhanced its ability to hide them 1,000-fold. If Mora has gone silent, it means it affected him too. Cut him off from his own realm. Am I a genius or what?
Sure, now how do you fix it?
Oh, fear not. You can't separate a Daedric prince from their realm for very long. Should last just long enough for Vermina to get whatever she's after. Of course, who can say what will happen when a realm and its prince are sundered even briefly?
I can't absolve you of your transgressions, Spirit, but I can grant you peace.
Eternal disappointment, more likely.
Let's return to Necrom and tell Laramil what we learned.
Okay, up here. It's a way shrine over here. Where's she at? She up here? Oh.
Calm yourself,
Shit.
Scroot. Scroot returned from Apocrypha with disheartening news. While my efforts at research have been marginally effective at best. Tell me you have something better to report.
Master Shaloni said Romina needs to enter the Infinite Panopticon to find the secret they seek.
The Infinite Panopticon? First, they sought a memory to alter. Now they seek what? Another memory? And can they even find the entrance again? Well, we have a destination. Now all we need is a plan.
You have something in mind?
What research I was able to accomplish tells me that Vermina will be a formidable opponent. But in order to enter Apocrypha without Mora's consent, she requires an anchor and a shield. In this case, Master Shalreni's body. That will be her undoing.
What do you mean?
Shalreni's body is mortal. If we destroy it, I do not believe that even Blightcrown's concoction will hide Vermina from the one who knows. Of course, there is also the matter of Apocrypha gone amok. But one problem at a time, I think.
Then I guess we need to return to Apocrypha.
Gadain, this will be dangerous. I would feel better if you remain here, out of harm's way.
I swore to retrieve the relic, and I can't stand the thought of you facing this danger without me. All of you, really.
Vomitus.
Back downstairs. Way shrine. Alright, I'm gonna save here. Okay, oh, that was the marking. I'm gonna save here. Thank you everybody for hanging out with me this evening for some more, Elder Scrolls Online. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do anything tomorrow afternoon. I don't know yet. I need to do some work on my dryer. I need to put a new belt on it. So yeah. Yeah. But we will be back in the evening with Boss and whoever else may join for some Fallout 76. So I hope to see you all there for that. And then Sunday we'll be back with more Spider-Man Miles Morales. So until then, everybody, thank you all so very much. And as always, have a great day, a wonderful afternoon, and a peaceful evening. We shall see you all in the next one. Take care, and bye for now.